You asked for more Dawn of Titans, you get more Dawn of Titans. Here we go. Welcome to Dawn of Titans with DBR, and today, well, I'm responding. Because apparently you guys wanted to see harder battles, despite my tactics being amazing, right? But yes, the tactics that I showed do work in stronger battles. It's just the principles of strategy in this game. Well, we get these comments, get a like from Tio Divinity. Thanks for commenting, this is hilarious. He's like, nice tactic, man, but show us a fight that's only 3 minutes long and you're going against a Titan that's over 20. Well, you know what? 20's for chump change. So let's go 30 plus. Now, I wasn't sure how to begin because I kind of wanted to escalate the battles through this video, but really I think the strength that you're attacking isn't really as important to me as the Titan I'm attacking. If the Titan's really high level, I have to focus on him. If the strength is really high, it just means they have, especially if it's my level, around my level, it just means that they have, you know, a bunch of Goliaths in there. And as you guys saw, I don't care about Goliaths. To me, Goliaths aren't that dangerous. And I guys showed you how to do that. If someone has a line of Goliaths, you're like, thank my lucky stars. It'll be a slow battle, but you're gonna win, right? But here we go, we got lined up right off the bat, level 35, okay? And I had to break my shield to get this second. All right, so I got my Durat, he's level 25 against the level 35 Kazoo. It's only 57,400 strength that I'm coming up against. And really, I'm just only gonna bring in, you know, a good amount of troops, but nothing close to 60,000, no. So as you guys know, I like to bring in my Grenadiers. But one thing I did differently this time around is I brought one Goliath because just in case my Titan falls, he's a very easy unit to shield. And then of course, pull in my spells. Freeze is important. Shield is very important. One of these days I'll go into videos on just how to use shield and freeze on their own as a principle of strategy, but you're gonna kind of see some of that here in this video. So, boom, here we go. I got lucky on this. I got really lucky. I love this because you'll see in one of these that I don't have this benefit, but there is what I love, right? Do you guys see it? Do you see what I love? Obstacles in the way. All right, so the obstacle makes this a cakewalk in my mind. So I take all my 6 Grenadiers, throw them in the bottom left. All right, got the giant in the back. And I'd already planned this. I'm gonna use my reinforce. Someone gave me a Panther, so I'm like, great, my spell runner's gonna be free this time. I'm gonna use them. Since everyone's gotta do the daily, right? All right, so Titan goes straight to the blockade. Stands his ground. I spawn the Panther, pull him back. Now here we go. Grenadiers, everyone hits that level 35. Why? Because he's the most dangerous thing on this map, guaranteed. And then before he gets his strike in, boom! Oh, he's frozen. And you just wail on him, all right? Now, he's a level 35. If this guy hits my level 25, he's gonna start taking him down fast, even though he's a Guardian. It doesn't even matter. This guy hits hard. See, watch. Boom! Holy Moses. Yeah, he's hitting him hard. So then I shield him because I don't want my Titan to lose that much health at the very beginning, right? I actually missed my shield in this fight and I was feeling a little bit unfortunate about that because he lost way too much HP to take on the coming Goliaths. But luckily for me, this long obstacle gives that huge gauntlet, right? They gotta run the gauntlet of fire. So, you know, most of them are gonna halfway die, if not fully die. And then of course spells are dropping. I got my lightning, that's nice. Oh, Panther's got a sneak by the back. Got the other, oh, he got nailed. At least it was a free Panther, right? They missed him, luckily. All right, so we got plenty of spells. And keep in mind, I'm more of a strategist, so I don't want to use all my spells. It costs gold, I'm trying to make resources after this battle. So if I don't have to use my shields, I won't. So I'm not just gonna drop a shield to save his HP. I'm gonna watch it, and I'm only gonna use it when I have to. Everything that drops is a free spell, costs me nothing, so it's just about using it well, and that's why you'll see, I kinda am deciding based on how much damage my Titan's taking, and he wasn't taking that much. And at the very end, that was the last unit, was Grenadiers. Boom, done. Check it out. We completely wiped out 60,000. 60,000 strength. We attacked him with 36,000 strength, all right? Almost double strength. And check it out. We get a bunch of rewards. I took a ton of gold off this guy. And the best part about it is 0 losses. 0 losses. And that's how you do it. That's how you take on a 30 plus Titan. All right, boom, jump into the next battle, another level 30 Titan, okay? And we're going against 52,000 strength this time, and a Karokar. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Karokar. That sounds good, that sounds dangerous. We're gonna come up against him with about 32,000 strength. Again, the same kind of mentality. A freeze, some shields. I'm going to pull in some extra grenadiers as reinforcements. That's why I put in 2 Goliaths in defense, because I don't have any reinforcements defensive lines. There's going to be extra firepower. And I got loaded, what? Another obstacle. Now this isn't nearly as nice as that nice long obstacle you get with the wall, but the trees operate pretty well. What you got to realize about the trees is they allow the enemy's distance troops to attack a little earlier, a little easier, because those trees on the right, they can see through apparently, unlike the wall. So anyway, stand your ground, Titan goes to the bottom left of the trees and you're off and running, boom. Now it's always the same thing. You grab your Titan right off the bat, this is what I do at least, and you tell him to stop as soon as he wants to go around the trees, and then you grab your grenadiers and you don't tell them to attack until the troops are almost at the tree line, because then your grenadiers will go just the right amount forward to always have their line of sight right across the tree line. One of these days I might just have them start a little bit closer. But anyways, there you go. And then you, of course, freeze. You noticing a motif here? You guys seeing a pattern, right? I suppose you could summarize taking out a level 30 plus Titan as freeze the Titan. You could summarize it as that. It's not as simple as that, but that's the first step, of course. And as you can see, this Guardian is falling pretty quickly under all this damage. And I dropped the 2 extra reinforcement grenadiers to make this battle a piece of cake. Now I will say this, when you fight those faster Titans, they actually seem to be easier because they'll still come right at your Titan, and the difference is they fall faster, unlike the Guardians and the Champions, because they don't have as much health, they don't have as much defensive ability. So you just, once you freeze them, they're not doing all their crit hits, which is what they're good for. And it'll be interesting to see once we start seeing some long distance Titans, how that'll age up, because that would actually be kind of difficult if my Titan had to go against like missing Goliaths right off the bat and there was some sort of archer Titan in the back picking him off. That'd be rough. You'd have to like freeze the back line and that Titan still wouldn't be dead. I don't know. Maybe throw some Panthers back there. Anyways, this was going pretty classically. Spell drops, Panther goes out and grabs it. Titan's doing just fine. Everyone's coming right around that tree line with a row of dead bodies. What I wouldn't give for some free undead spells right now. Oh, they caught my Panther. Hardest thing in this game to do is to keep your Panther units alive when they run for spells near a Grenadier group. You can try and stop him in his tracks, and sometimes he'll dodge it, but he's not as nimble as he could be when it comes to dodging fire. Extra freeze spell, freeze the Goliaths. At this point, you already know that you're going to win. At this point, you already know you're going to win. You know, you're bombarding, and there's 1 Goliath left. Everything, you have everything. I didn't need my Goliath. I didn't need my Spearman. If I brought some extra, you know, Grenadiers, it would have been fine. But keep in mind, there was no guarantee this map was going to load. It could have been that open map, and sometimes my Titan gets caught off guard or a spell misses or something, and it's always nice to have that backup, so that's why I do that. But there you go. A nice amount of resources, took down a giant garrison, at least compared to 32,000 strength. And piece of cake. Low losses to no losses. It's not hard to do. It's just a matter of using the same strategies I showed before in the other videos to really just run them right into your Titan if you have a Titan like that. Of course, there's other strategies for different Titans, and I'll show you that soon. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm excited because our alliance is ranked 20 globally, which is kind of crazy globally. I thought we were doing pretty well in the league since we were maintaining the top spot, but boy, that's the whole game, I believe. As of tomorrow, we'll be ascending from Platinum League, so whoever's jumping up with us, maybe I'll see you there. And feel free to attack my garrison, and I'll try some of these strategies on you. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. What are you doing? And let me know what you want to see. I do read the comments when I have time, so comment away. And I'll see you guys out there in Dawn of Titans.